Hey everybody, welcome in. Just like Ursula does. Today we're going to be having our first look over her kit. We're going to talk about it, discuss a few things about her kit, and I'm very excited to be having a look. I've had a quick glance over the first few abilities, but let's go through this. So, her basics, she hits hard for a newly unlocked character. If we compare this 50 damage, so if we go back here and we compare this to, say, a basic of Big Hero 6, she does 30. So she does 50. Yes, she is offensive. So let's check another character that is, these are all defensive characters and supports. Here we go. Well, he is leveled up, but he is level 1. Okay. So his basic, here we go. His basic is 42, and he is an offensive character. So she, in comparison, hits hard. And then on top of that, when you level her up, she is going to have 30% chance to steal 10% speed meter. That's going to be massive. And then at level 4, she's going to have guaranteed to take it on a crit, which will be nuts. And there's going to be different ways to do that. And then on top of that, to finish it all off, if she is empowered, which will be in her later abilities, she will repeat this ability again. She's going to do it twice. So boom, boom. Potentially 20% speed meter stealing, heaps of damage. That is nuts. That is nuts. And this is a bit of a taste of what we're going to see in raids. I will be doing another video discussing the difference between this character, the character that we get to have, and then the raid boss. I'm going to be doing a few of those different things, so stay tuned for those. But let's carry on with her abilities. So for this next ability, a little magic. She yet again hits hard, does one continuous damage. When you level it up, it's going to do another continuous damage, and it's going to hit hard when it's is empowered. There's there's also going to be what seems to be just spreading it onto adjacent opponents, so doing the same as the main damage, exactly the same as the main damage, but also spreading it to adjacent opponents, and then opponents receive an additional 30% damage from all damage caused by this ability if they're shielded. So it's going to do extra 30% bonus damage to shield. And then leveling it up, I'm going to get bonus continuous damage, more continuous damage, and then another additional continuous damage on a crit strike. So she's going to have a bit of crit built into her kit, which is kind of nice. And it's nice to see where this is going. Now, for her ability, Poor Unfortunate Soul. Now, this is going to be different to the raid boss, and I'll get into that later. And I've already touched on it into the raid video, but this ability is unavoidable, so that it can't be stopped. It will polymorph the target, and it's going to transform them into a sea poly for one turn, and it's got 100% bonus potency, so it can't be avoided, and then it's pretty much can't be stopped too. So that's going to be nuts. That's going to be crazy. There probably will be a few exceptions of how to stop it, with like maybe harmful immunity and things like that. But having an extra bonus 100% potency on top of whatever potency that she has is going to be nuts. And then, if empowered, boom, reducing speed meter by 30%. She's got a lot going for her kit. And then when you level it up, she's also going to get drop defense by 20% for anything that polymorphed, and then purging 2 helpful effects, and then gaining a copy of the effects unless they're taunt. That is massive. That is absolutely massive. And she gets a lot the more you level her up, which is going to be crazy. Now, jumping into her passives. At the beginning of the at the beginning of the battle, summon Flotsam and Jetsam to the battlefield. Now we're going to see them as raid boss opponents, and now she's actually going to be able to summon them on normal things. So that's pretty cool. You get 2 summons at the beginning of the battle. That's going to be nuts. They each have a decent bit of offensive and defense and speed, and then when they deal damage, you get to purge effects from the opponent, and if taunt is purged, gain a copy of the effect and grant a copy. Not taunt, any ability that's not taunt will be granted to Ursula. That is crazy, and then she's going to grab speed meter from it as well. So there's so much going for her. And then bonus speed steal when you level her up, and then more chance for critical strike when you level it up. That is amazing. Now, she also has a passive, which is the grasping tendrils, which we did see a little bit of on the trailer. This ability is unavoidable on the start of turn, inflicts silence for 1 turn on a random opponent. So it's going to go out, silence, and it looks cool, it looks amazing, and then it's also going to decrease magic costs by 1, so it will happen every 3 turns, and then 30% chance to steal 1 magic charge. That's going to be massive. That's going to be massive and nuts, and we've got to know what to look forward to and what to look out for in raids, and we'll yet again talk over that when there's time for that. But this is looking, she is looking like a monster to have and to face, and getting her is going to be amazing. Now, another passive, so Vengeance. First time an allied Flotsam or Jetsam has been defeated, this character's health is reduced, or this character's health is reduced. So it's either she drops down below 50% or one of the eels get dropped. She's going to perform the following: cleanse all harmful effects from self and inflict blind to all opponents. That is massive. That is massive. She's got so much going for her. Blind them so they can't deal more damage. So you're going to have a bit of time to protect yourself. And she's going to be empowered. So all of her other abilities are going to be like doing double damage, double effects. So much going for her. And then more offense when empowered is what it's going to be. And then crit chance when empowered. So she's going to be hitting hard and doing so much. And then on top of all that, she's going to have a leadership. Oceanic teams get 2% bonus crit power. Villains get 15% bonus offense. And then villain Oceanics get both of these. That's massive. And I like the way that they're going to say they're doing 1 type, 2 type, and then if you are both, you get both. That is how leadership should be. So you can use them in many different ways and in many different types, not just locked only to Oceanic villains. But hey, we can use it with any Oceanics. We can use this with any villains, and then you can use it with both. That right there. Now they are hitting characters how they should be set up. This is how leadership should be, and I love it. And then when you level this up, 2% extra bonus per villain allies, and then 2% critical on Oceanics. So it's going to level up and get better. That is amazing. Her kit is so good. So good. And they said it's going to be worthwhile, all the effort to get her. Now we see it. Now we see it. So this is amazing. Let me know what you guys think about Ursula in the comments below. And, oh man, I'm looking forward to raiding. I'm looking forward to trying to get her unlocked. So make sure you're in a good club. If you want help to be in a good club, hit me up into Discord. Check out on my Discord channel, and if there's enough people, maybe I can see if I can help sort out and maybe help merge a few clubs, put a club under maybe sorts. I don't know. We'll depend on how many people are interested. We can sort that out. But raid's going to be so important to get this character. So make sure you're in a good one. Make sure you're doing the best that you can for you and your club. And she is looking good. She is looking amazing. And wow, let's have a quick little look over her stats. She's going to start with 5% crit chance, so depending on how much she goes up, she starts with 100 speed. That is pretty decent, and with a good amount of damage, so there's a lot going for her, and I can't wait to jump into this more, battling with her, using her, all of that, so a lot to look forward to, and we'll see you soon. I want to do a comparison of her usable to raid boss and see what the differences of the two are. So stick around, stay tuned, subscribe if you're not already, if you want to see that, and I can't wait to hear from you guys. So I'll be down in the comments below.